So hey guys, welcome to Edufied, and today we'll be discussing the current affairs of 24 of September. So let's start with the first question. What was the theme of the International Day of Sign Languages which was observed on 23rd of September? So the theme was We Sign for Human Rights. This day is observed to support the linguistic identity and cultural diversity of all deaf people and other sign language users. And the theme is given by World Federation of Deaf. Let's move to the next question. Asian Development Bank (ADB) trims India's GDP forecast to what percent for financial year 21-22? So ADB has cut the GDP to 10%. Next question. Who has won the Sustainable Development Goals sponsored by the UN sponsored Sustainable Development Solution Network (SDSN)? So it is Sheikh Hasina, and Sheikh Hasina is the PM of Bangladesh, and this award has been awarded for Bangladesh's steady progress in achieving the SDGs. Talking about SDSN, it was set up in 2012 by UN. Next question. Organization of Economic Cooperation and Development (OECD) has cut the India's financial year 2022 GDP forecast to what percent? It is 9.7%. And for the fiscal year 23, it has projected the GDP to 7.9% only. Next question. Which state is going to set up an electronic park to promote electronic industry? So it is in Uttar Pradesh. And where in Uttar Pradesh? It is in Noida. Yogi Adityanath led Uttar Pradesh government has cleared a proposal to develop electronic park along with the Yamuna Expressway Industrial Development Authority YEIDA area near Noida to promote the electronic industry. This park is proposed to develop in an area of 250 acres of YEIDA near Jewar Airport. So the national and international companies manufacturing mobile phone, TVs, other electronic devices and accessories will establish their units in the park. And the new electronic park will be built at an investment of around 50,000 crores as well as generate employment for thousands of local youth. And Jewar Airport is also going to be built in Noida. Next question. Facebook has appointed whom as a head of public policy? So it has appointed Rajiv Agarwal, and he is former IAS officer Rajiv Agarwal. His role focuses on user safety, data protection and privacy, inclusion and internet governance. Agarwal will report to Ajit Mohan, Vice President and Managing Director Facebook India. He joins Facebook from Uber, where he was the head of public policy for India and South Asia. Next question. Federal Bank has tied up with which organization to launch mobile first credit card? So it has tied up with OneCard, and here you can see that mobile first credit card targets the country's young and tech savvy population. The credit card will be issued through the OneCard app in under 3 minutes as per the company, and can be activated and used instantly in virtual format until the physical card is delivered. So the next point is user can control their cards through the app, and from tracking spends and rewards to setting transaction limit on the card and more. Federal Bank's target user base for this offering is young working professional aged between 23 and 35 years as per the bank. So the next question. Who has launched National Single Window System for Investors? So it has been launched by Piyush Goyal. NSWS will act as a one-stop shop for investors or entrepreneurs to get approval and clearance needed for startups. And the main feature is they do not need to run to government offices for documentation at all. So the work is going to be easy. Next question. Which state UT is going to host the Himalayan Film Festival 2021? So it is Ladakh. The first edition of the Himalayan Film Festival 2021 will begin from 24 to 28th of September at Leh, Ladakh. The film festival is being organized by Administration of Union Territory of Ladakh in collaboration with the Director of Film Festival, Ministry of Information and Broadcasting, Government of India. Next question. President Ram Nath Kovind recently conferred National Florence Nightingale Award 2022 to whom? So it has been given to SS Saraswati. President Ram Nath Kovind conferred the award to Deputy Director General of Military Nursing Service Brigadier S.V. Saraswati for her immense contribution to the Maharashtra Navnirman Sena (MNS) as nurse administrator. National Florence Nightingale Award is the highest national distinction a nurse can achieve for self-devotion and exceptional professionalism. Next question. So the question of the day for banking special is, what is the color of 200 rupees note in India? So the color of 200 rupee note is bright yellow, and you can see the colors of other notes like 1000 rupees notes have magenta color, 500 rupee notes have stone grey, 200 rupee note have bright yellow, 100 lavender, 50 fluorescent blue, 20 greenish yellow, 10 chocolate brown. And you can also see the motif is also given here. Basically the motif is the picture which is described on the note. Like 1000 rupee note have Mangalyaan on it, 500 rupee note have Red Fort, 200 have Sanchiv Stupa, 100 rupee note have Rani Ki Vav, 50 rupee note have Hampi with Charlotte, 20 rupee note have Ellora Caves, 10 rupee note have Sun Temple Konark. So try to remember, it is very important. Question may come from this section in banking exams. So the question of the day for SSC special is, the construction of final story of Qutub Minar was completed by whom? So it has been completed by Iltutmish, and the construction was started in 1199 by Qutubuddin Aibak, and it was completed in 1220 by his son-in-law Iltutmish. That's all for today. You have to like this video, subscribe the channel, share as much as possible, and you can download the PDF from the link of the Telegram group channel has been given in the description. Thank you.